It's all part of the journey to the fourth dimension. David, it's great to hear an icebreaker in general, great to hear yours in particular. The icebreaker speech is where we introduce ourselves to each other, and you introduce yourself to this audience. And the idea is to let us get to know something about you. You're also given a chance to discover speaking skills that you might have already had and things you do well without realizing it. And then also those areas that need some attention. I thought you had a great beginning. You were energetic. You came out with what you were going to tell us about. And you had us in the palm of your hand. And then you even enhanced that by asking the question that was very humorous and yet thought-provoking about challenges. Do you like them? Do you not like them? Do you like both? So you had us with you. Very, very well done. Your stories were excellent about your failure and how you turned. You were very vulnerable. A lot of us don't feel comfortable enough to do that on your very first speech. You did that. How you failed in your exam, and then you practiced, and then passed, and then whoops, now there's another one. And you led through a series of stories so that you had a very nice full body of challenges and how you used persistence and practice to overcome those challenges. In swimming, the special forces, and then you were very, very witty and charming about practicing to be a husband and knowing that that is going to be a lifelong venture. You have a lot of humor in that brain and body of yours already. That's just delightful. What could you have done a little better? Like most of us, when we first start out, we kind of rush through our speech. And you did rush through your points. So at first, we often tend to be reading a narrative, even if we're not reading. And you didn't use notes very much. You were really very good with that. But there were some key dramatic points that you could have milked. When you said some humorous things, if you paused, you could have taken in that, and we would have enjoyed the experience a little more together. This is something we're all learning in Toastmasters. Pause more, make your point more. It's the difference between delivering a speech and reciting a narrative that you've written. Going forward, I'm very excited to see you as a public speaker. You already have a lot of energy, you're very dynamic, and you're also very funny. It was one of the best icebreakers I've ever heard. Congratulations.